So our wonderful leader, that degenerate Keir Starmer, has come out and said they're thinking of banning smoking in beer gardens and pub car parks, etc. Where does it stop? I've never been a smoker, so it doesn't affect me. It was bad enough watching my mum and dad smoke 40 a day, puffing away, coughing away, trying to get a fag in while they're making a brew and a slice of toast. I looked at them and I thought, whoa, no way, that's not for me. Yet these studies are coming out about the benefits of nicotine. Nicotine's in cauliflower, potatoes, celery, broccoli, and it's actually quite good. And allegedly, some reports, we have to discuss this, say it isn't addictive. But the thing that is addictive is the chemicals, the man-made chemicals that they put in cigarettes. I think smokers get a bit of a rough deal, really, because they probably pay a ridiculous amount of tax. I mean, what is it, 16 quid for a packet of fags, something like that? And then they wonder why people smuggle them in from abroad. Why are we getting stuff for the price when you can buy them abroad cheaper? No, what you've got to be careful of here with this Mission Creek government. Today it might suit you, they're going to ban cigarettes, you're not a smoker, whoopie-doo. Now, smokers drove me absolutely bonkers when they were allowed to smoke in restaurants, especially these. You know those that sit with that fag like, sit with fag like that and you're there with spaghetti bolognese getting drowned in it. So I used to go, excuse me, can you move your fag? I don't actually smoke. Thanks a lot. To do it right loud. Dave used to like die under the table, he'd go like a blob. Don't show me up, June. Well, it worked. Anyway, now we don't need to do that. They can't have them in there and they can't have them in pubs. But I do think smokers get a rough deal. And what my question is, whoa, hang on a minute. Police the streets, fair enough, but you're not doing that, are you? Now you're policing our lives. Where does it stop? What's next? Ban alcohol? Because we're 67 million people at least, and most of us drink responsibly. Eat responsibly. I'm partial to the odd wine gum. I like 3 or 4 in at once actually, just squashing it down. That's a belting feeling, that is. But I don't need someone to come and police my life. I've got to 66 with no medication. How am I doing? So, you know, I look at Kirsten and think, woo, I look at Angela Rayner fagging away. Did you see that? I don't know if you follow me on Facebook, but I put one of them reels on, you know, a little video. Got 3 or 4 pictures of her smoking like this, and I put the music on to just So the reason I did that, of course, is because she looked like, you know, when people are always going on about after sex, aren't they? And she's on government body. She's one of the ministers, and they're going to ban smoking outside pubs. But it's all right. You can still have a quick baccy outside Westminster. I think it's Mission Creek. Typical of a control freak. He's a control freak. I think he looks insane now. I used to think he looked a bit shady. Now I just think, oh no, Nurse Ratched is out of bed again. That's what I see when I see him now. I don't watch any of his speeches. I just wait till people have videoed the good bits because I can't be bothered to look at him. Every time they open the front door at number 10, I'm up and it's just to let the cat out, not him. Because he seems to come to us with more bad news. And what he's got to remember is there were a woman, weren't there, in the pub, she got interviewed, I think we were on GB News. She says, and she went, well, he's taking all my pleasures off me now, isn't he? All I've got left at my age is smoking and having a drink. And that's how most people see it. And I would hazard a guess and say she's probably a stalwart Labour voter. I had a message from a Labour voter. She left me a voice clip. First 2 or 3 attempts at leaving voice clip were nothing. And then she said, I hope you can hear this. I hope you... She sounded like my version of Mrs. Battersby. Jude, I've been following you for a while. I don't know if you've seen me on pages, on threads and that. And I've just got to say, you nailed it with him, didn't you? You bloody nailed it with him, you did. You saw it coming with your mum. You saw him coming. You saw him coming. You saw him coming. I said, she saw him coming. She did. She never said who. I'm presuming it's Keir Starmer, not bloody Bin Man. But anyway, she runs a Facebook page. I won't give you a name because she's a right lovely old lady. But it was just the way she said this message. And she voted for Labour. She still voted for Labour when it was Jeremy Corbyn because it's Labour, isn't it? It's Labour. I said, well, you know, you might have got that bit wrong. But what I'm trying to show you with this is, the walls of Jericho are tumbling down. Boom! Fred Dibner couldn't have done a better job of dismantling the Labour Party. If you'd just sent him in, like climbing up one of them bloody big chimneys, like get to the top of the chimney, like best bloody view. Well, that, aye, this country built by men in overalls and ruined by men in suits, aye, like. Oh, he's dead right, isn't he? Fred, I loved Fred. And if he'd have got a wrecking ball and took it to the Labour Party, I mean, they're actually doing a really good job of imploding. They're all clapping each other, aren't they? Doing a really great job, yeah, but there's only you lot think so. Your voters don't. Don't know blow your thunder, but your voters don't think you're doing a right good job. Think you're a ballot. Because I keep getting messages from, actually, hats off to those who dare to message me and tell me you voted Labour, because sometimes I'm chewing on my own wrist. I probably voted Labour. But it just goes to show, doesn't it? You only get one chance to make a first impression. He's really absolutely blown it. You've blown it. You've blown it with elderly. You've blown it with elderly's descendants. You've blown it with them pooping the pants like me, wondering if they're going to end up in a care home where fees will be through the roof. You're going to have to be a pools winner to be able to afford to have someone wipe your arse. I mean, it's just about... businessmen, they're already fleeing country. Calvin Robinson's fleeing off. He's going to go somewhere. I think he'll probably go to Bible Belt in USA, somewhere where they appreciate Christianity, because they certainly don't appreciate it here, do they? But he's absolutely decimated the core base of who put him in power. So all we have to do is make sure next time there's an election, all those apathetic, well, I'm going to spell my ballot paper. Oh, no, you're bloody not next time. Oh, no, you're not spelling your ballot paper. You're getting off your arse and you're going to that sodding polling station along with all other mushies like me, and you're putting an X in a box and it won't be his. That's what's going on next time we get a chance to vote. Stop that. I'm not putting up with any more of this. So, bear in mind it's silly season. Parliament's shut, they can't really do anything, they can't affect anything, they have to wait till they get back to voting. That's why the 16th is quite important. That's when they vote about the taking the winter fuel allowance. It's just, he must sit there with his chance. I mean, that Chancellor, she'd never get a job on Countdown, would she? She can't do sums. Can you imagine? They should have Carol Vorderman the other day on LBC, that pensioner ripping her a new one. She couldn't speak, she'd no answers. She's got her head down with headphones on, no makeup, like nodding away like a donkey. And yeah, I thought, you can't live that one down, Carol, now, can you? Oh, Labour this, Labour that. Tories, we hate the Tories, the country. Wait while Labour get it. Yeah, wait while Labour get it. Just cripple us a bit quicker, Carol. He's going to have you as well. You're going to have to start saving up for your surgery now, because he's going to want some of that disposable income off you, girl. Hey, you'll be having to do one tit at a time. It's unbelievable what's going on in this country. So the thing is, these are your choices. Put up with it and say no. Put up with it and talk about it. Turn to drink. Put up with it because we've no choice. And don't forget to have a bloody good laugh about how this comedian is absolutely tanking support. His own members secretly are not very happy about this. His non-cabinet members are not very happy because he's only got, what's his cabinet? It's like thick table at school, isn't it? Do you remember when he couldn't call them names because they were a bit slow? And so they used to sit up thick table. Alice, you're not on the right table. Go to the thick table. Teacher used to say that to us. This girl called Alice, who was always covered in snot and spit. And she'd, Mum, what do you mean? And she'd go off to the thick table like she was told. There were no special needs then. They didn't give a shit about us, did they? Oh no, just pile them all into one school. Nature table. Do you remember that? Nature table. School friend of mine. I won't say her name. Her mother was on the game. So for nature table, she brought a packet of condoms in. Poor lass. Brought a packet of condoms in for nature. Well, it stopped nature, didn't it? So, and I remember my teacher, Mrs. McCall, taking her out at class to have a talk to her. Can't bring that sort of, we're thinking more feathers and shells. So here I am. It's a beautiful day. I've made a foolish mistake. So my ears are wrecked. I've been moving furniture inside, and believe me, getting a bloody big piece of furniture downstairs on your own, because Dave's at goal. When you've two dogs trying to get up and down in between, it's not easy. So tonight, I'm having chicken kebabs on my barbecue. We're going to dine al fresco again tonight, outside in the garden with the dogs. That's 3 of my 5 a day. David will be in a good mood because it's a nice day for golf instead of getting blown to bits and coming in with wet feet where his golf shoes have got wet through with the weather. So he'll be in a good mood. And the biggie is I'm not going to let this get to me. Not a chance. Because the thing is, he can do what he wants out there. He can't get in here yet. He can't get in my house. He can't get in my head. He can't get in my car. He can't get in the places I go, like my lodge. You can't get in there. No, I'm sorry, you're not allowed in there. I don't talk about you up there. I just keep you at arm's length because you're a bloody idiot. He's a buffoon. You thought Boris were bad, but he's even worse. So the political commentators are now coming out in force. It's like a superpower, like bubbling up. It's like doing a big pan of vegetable soup and all good bits coming to top because everybody's seeing him for what he is. This sensible hand that's going to steady the ship. Was it Andrew Marr? Andrew Marr said, well, at least we've got a really steady hand now. Steadying the ship. What have we had? Riots, arrests, people getting sent to jail for tweets. Oh, yeah, whoa, what a steady ship that is. Whoa, yeah, I can handle that wave, baby. No, you've got a bloody idiot in charge. You've got a communist lunatic running the country that 20% of the people voted for. So basically, 80% of the people didn't. And about half of the 20% that voted for him now wish they hadn't. It couldn't get any better than this. It's just like, it's like old stuff as idiot once. And it's coming out now what they're really like. And you only get one chance to make a first impression, and he's blown it. He's absolutely blown it. Enjoy your day. Put yourself first. Have a drink. If you don't drink, make a brew. Enjoy yourself.